What's up, Seattle? How's it going, man? Good to see you. How's life? I know we've been streaming a little earlier for the last couple months, so it's been like there's been some people that I just haven't seen in a little while because of that. So we're gonna start streaming around this time for at least this week, and then I'm thinking it's looking like a good time for me. So probably going for the rest of the semester around this time. Um, but how are things with you? Kind of getting back to what we started the channel with, the tutoring Tuesdays, and having some advice for people to improve their game and things like that. Let me know if the mic's a little low. I turned it down yesterday because it was getting kind of noisy in here. I just got back from class. Well, I had my headphones out. Yeah. So I was saying, hey, what's up? We've been streaming around 5 p.m. Central Time for the last few months, but now we're back to 7 p.m. because of my class schedule. So I think we're gonna stick with this for the next few months. Um, what else was I saying? I was saying we're going back to the roots of the channel, going back to our tutoring kind of setup and helping people get better at the game. So we're trying to get back into that today. But otherwise, how are things with you, man? Yeah, because we'd been streaming earlier, so there's been a lot of people that I just haven't seen in a little while. Are you still playing the show? Hello, T-Money. How's school going? I'm good. Been hella sick the last few days, but playing around on here. Gotcha. Yeah, I just got back from class, and it's like I'm biking head. What's it called? Head first into the wind, and it's like biting cold, man. So not only does it slow me down, I might have gotten sick, but hopefully not. They need to get rid of casual mode. Lol. Nobody is ever on it, and they quit when you score a run. Are you talking about this one right here, extra inning? No, not extra innings. Oh, this straight up casual mode. Yeah, one time I tried to play casual mode because there was a what was it? It was like a daily mission last year, and I was just talking about this the other day. The mission was like to get a complete game or something in casual mode. I was like, this is gonna be impossible. If I actually score a run, someone's gonna quit. So I tried to get out intentionally, and I lost to this guy who was like a 0 bronze. And then not only that, like I'm okay with that. I lost. I got the complete game. I think I got the daily mission done. But then the next like week or two, I could not hit. Like intentionally trying to miss the baseball and whatever I did gave me some really bad habits, and I couldn't hit for like a week and a half. But you're right. That's what I was thinking. No, if I was gonna score a run or two, the person would have quit. So I probably could have re-rolled the daily, but whatever. That was cool. If you were talking to me, then good. I took 2 hours to do my homework today. Is that longer than usual? Yeah, that one. I played at practice warm up, and nobody matches up, and they quit fast. Yeah, my warm up is usually just challenge of the week. Um, Sometimes some BR just to get pitching practice in, but I don't know. A lot of times my pitching is actually better to start, and then if I play too much, then I get like lazy with my pitching. Yeah, longer. Gotcha. My school was meh. I have to do stuff like in this class. Like he's bringing up stuff that I did in like 11th grade, so like 7, 8 years ago, and that's kind of frustrating. I really didn't want to have to get back into that stuff, and some of that stuff was like some of the worst grind of any kind of learning and math I had to do. So it's really frustrating. I usually get it done at school, or nearly done at school, perfect. And then usually on only an hour of homework every day. Gotcha. You got Diamond Kemba. How much was he? You said 18K, or is that somebody else? 18K, not bad. I feel like he'd be very similar to AI. So I don't know if he'd be worth it for me. I just need that backup point guard and some kind of shooting guard. You doing viewer games? I am, Seattle. Are you down to play? It's going to be a little bit different than regular viewer games. I'm not sure I'm going to do a lot of oh, I might because we don't have any ranked seasons to play for the near future. But what I was going to say is sometimes we just play viewer games and I'm kind of like, I'm mostly focused on the chat and not really paying attention to the game sometimes. All right, why don't you go ahead and send me a 5-inning request, either Hall of Fame or All-Star, or Legend if you want to. And then standard Diamond Dynasty rules otherwise. Let me see if I have a solid enough team to compete. Let's take out Jackie. Hey Babe the Gamer, what's your PSN? I'll add you. DudeFood 27. I know I had you added before. I know we've played. Alright, let me know if the mic is back. The plug just came up. How's it going, Babe the Gamer? Just using play of the month hitters, nice. Well, what if I do this? Let me put in Mondesi. Who can I put in left field? Albert Bell? Schwarber? Yeah, let's do that. I'll put Schwarber in left. Okay. You smashed my foot just now and it hurts? What did you do, man? That's not good. Did you get a new PSN? I'm 1 win from getting the 90 done. I sent it. You weren't on my list. Interesting. Your PSN doesn't look familiar. Alright, cool. So yeah, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be talking about why I'm throwing certain pitches or what I'm looking for at the plate. And try to just think more than I usually do in viewer games. And hopefully for the chat that helps people kind of get some more information. How many innings? Let's do 5. Let's do 5. Because I know that was something that I used to do like at the very beginning when I started streaming. And at the time there weren't as many people in the chat. So it was a lot easier to do. But I think if I refocus on it, it's very useful for a lot of people. Good luck to you, sir. Can I play next? Sure, Babe the Gamer. No. Today I'm going to say yes. Some days I say no. Today I'm going to say yes, though. But I know Seattle's a pretty good player. I remember back at the beginning of the year, Seattle was the one who said Bob Fowler on the mound. Ooh, what a lineup. That's actually such a nice looking lineup. Albies is legit. Trevor Story's legit. Carpenter's legit. Grandal's legit. Peralta's legit. Yelich is legit. Dickerson's pretty good. Is that the one I have? Yeah, it is. And Didi's pretty good too. These cards are all legit. There's a lot of lefties in this lineup though. You got mega reverse splits. Actually, a lot of these lefties have good balance too. So that's not too bad. Yeah, I did them because they're really cheap now. That's a fun one though. I'm going to get Diamond Murray. Oh man. I started working towards that Diamond Murray. I got to like Sergio Romo and then I stopped. I was only doing it because I was grinding for saves. But even then, it was like, I just really didn't want to do it. Even though the last thing I need is a point guard. Oh. I don't know why I thought, immediately I thought you were saying Eddie Murray from Conquest of Destiny. But I see my mistake now. No, in NBA law. I was going to say, well, that's a very random card for you to come back to MLB to grind. Diamond Jamal Murray. Okay, I do know that card. I have seen it. So one thing I'm going to do for Tutoring Tuesdays is I'm going to ask whoever I'm playing. Actually, well, we'll see how this goes. I'm going to talk out loud about my game plan and stuff, so we'll see if the person I'm playing can adjust to it. So we'll see. So first 5 pitches, I think all of them are in the strike zone. So with Lindor right here, I'm actually going to continue to look for something to hit. In some cases, in that spot, I would be taking a pitch or two. But he's only throwing strikes, so I'm ready to swing right here. I'm going to go in the market, look at cheap diamonds, and decide which ones I want. Smart. But I feel like the cheap diamonds, unless they were run for some kind of promo that was very cheap, I feel like all those cheap diamonds are just ones that you don't want to have.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So now we got a runner on base, and he was throwing strikes. That's his first ball, I believe. Uh-oh. Yeah, and I wanted to take a couple pitches because sometimes when a person finally gives up a base runner, then they start to get a little bit more patient with their pitching. So that's when I start to take a pitch or two. I'm stocking up on diamonds in case Kyle wants a card for cheap for a gameplay video. Smart. Underneath it. I was looking for fastball, so I had to swing at the first pitch. And the second one, it was a fastball, but unless I'm turning on that pitch in this game, it's not going to go anywhere. Analog is so horrible this year. Are you talking about analog hitting or pitching? This is my first year using analog pitching, and yeah, it's frustrating for sure. I bought yellow jersey Curry for 103, and now he's going for 80k. Pitching, gotcha. Yeah, no doubt. I just don't have any like reference point. I can't say if it's better or worse than last year. But I know meter pitching got really hard this year. Because I actually used to be a decent pitcher. It's cheaper now because of the new Curry. I see. That'll do it. Alright, I'm going to try to stay away from this story. There are certain cards. It doesn't matter who I'm facing or what a person's tendency is. I just pitch certain cards certain ways. So you'll see me pitch no matter who I'm facing. An Immortal Griffey the same way as the next guy. But you may see me pitch an Immortal Griffey differently from a Babe Ruth or something like that with the same opponent. I should look at the box scores from the day before like I usually do. How fast do they put out these moments cards? Is it usually the next day? Because I feel like I remember seeing moments cards that came out like a week after something happened.
I got the counts 1 and 2.
On the pitching side, I like to throw pitches that look like each other, but then have just a little bit of a difference at the end. So cutter followed by a slider. Especially if you have a good cutter, swings and misses, then you're like in the opponent's head. You're kind of thinking, all right, he threw a good cutter, now he's going to throw another good cutter. And he sees another break just like that cutter, but it turns out to be a slider, and it goes way off the plate. You can't do anything about it by the time you're swinging. I was sick pretty much all last week, so I didn't really look at all. Gotcha. Are you playing fantasy right now? Fantasy basketball team money? I haven't played fantasy basketball in a little while. Mondesi's value comes in his speed, but he's got a glitchy swing, so I might as well swing away. No? Okay. I actually squared that one up perfectly. As much as you possibly can for a pitch way out of the zone. I just know that pitch is usually a little glitchy, so I'm always swinging if it's a high fastball, like right above the zone. And Ryan Sandberg's swing, I know that if you get the ball above it, so like if the ball is right here on the bottom of the zone, but you put the PCI a little high, he's still hitting a line drive. What's up, Joey? How's it going, man? I have a $100 bet with my dad that the Chiefs win the Super Bowl. Interesting pick. Do I take out Scherzer? He's only thrown 1 inning. He does have a lot of lefties. And I have 2 lefties in the pen, so I'm actually going to go ahead and stick with Scherzer for now. He thinks the Rams will. Rams are probably the weakest of the 4 teams, right? Patriots, Chiefs, Rams, Saints. Rams, I just feel like their offense is a little questionable.
Nope. Ball 1.
Compared to the other teams, at least.
Inside, ball 1.
And I think the 2 strongest defenses have already been knocked out, the Eagles and the Bears. I don't even know who else has a strong defense, so I could be totally wrong about that. He likes the Rams from when they were in Missouri. That makes sense. Saints gonna take the dub? Nah, man. I'll be so mad if the Chiefs lose to the Patriots, man.
Inside, ball 1.
What kind of buzzkill would that be? Another Patriots Super Bowl? I'm sure some people will love it, but dude, you're probably a bandwagon. I'm a bandwagon for the Saints from that old Super Bowl with Drew Brees, but it's been a while. I didn't think that they'd ever make the full return. You just like Drew Brees, yeah. I didn't think they'd make that full cycle all the way back to being the top of the top like they were at the time. I can't even remember what year it was. 2013? Alright, Vladdy. So he's got Bob Feller. I'm sure he's getting a little bit tired now. So I'm going to go ahead and look for fastballs. Hello, Dan. Learn to spell your crush's name true. I'm pretty sure Angel doesn't get auto-corrected to Angle, so it's got to be on you, Dan. You can't blame it on your phone. Yes, that one.
2 balls, no strikes.
Alright, now I got my pitch. I'm looking fastball here. Bagwell's got a good swing. I think that was a sinker, yeah. Wait, Kathy is alive? Angle is way different from Kathy? What? Did you kill Kathy? Is this the Sir Anthony Dominguez card? That's the only player of the month relief pitcher I can think of that was good. That wasn't like super expensive. Oh, Edwin Diaz. That's who it is. He's got a reverse spin on every swing, which is nice if you're trying to pull the ball and you try to keep it fair down the third baseline. He was out. Edwin Diaz, yep. Dan's a killer. Not in a good way. Alright, 3-pitch pitcher. I'm always just sitting on something somewhere. Fastball up right now. I probably could have adjusted to it, but I saw myself jerk the PCI there. Lindor I just can't hit with. Kathy killed my soul. That's not good. Alright, we're going to continue to feed this cutter right here. Just work the cutter off the slider. The slider's the number 2 pitch. So if you throw the cutter just enough, because cutters can get hurt pretty hard if you leave it over the plate. Just throw the cutter enough to make the slider look even more devastating. Kemba has a nice release. That's good. Especially off the dribble. If he's got a quick release, or whatever you prefer as a nice release. Off the dribble 393. That's pretty good. What kind of badges does he have? Does he have difficult shots in Hall of Fame? An ankle breaker, I'm sure. Asked to hate. Asked, do I hate her? I said no. She said, do I hate Kathy? I said yes. Oh man. Dan loves to burden his bridges. At basketball, I broke my own ankles. How'd you do that? You trip over something? Ooh, Ozzy Albies. This is gonna get off the wall though. 86 speed for Albies. Kathy's weird. I regret selling Diamond Gilbert. Why did you sell him? Curveball hasn't been good for him. That's horrible. I bought Diamond Russ only to pull Russ. Nice. So you basically got Russ for free. Wait. That would have happened either way. No, because you would have wanted Russ. True, true. Alright, Lindor. I think the best pitch in the game, well, splitters can be cheesy, but they can hang a little too much. Sinkers are very easy to control and they don't break, or they don't flatten out the higher you throw them, which they should. So that's why I like sinkers more than splitters. And then for the breaking ball, I think the slider is just a much better pitch than the curveball. Curveballs hang a lot. Oh wow, I thought that was going to get... That just kept rising. I don't know what happened on that swing. Free from VC glitches. Is NBA your crush, Tfue? Thanks, Ronnie. No, Dan. I'm eating burritos. I just had a burrito, Dan. I ordered like 5 burritos today from Taco Bell. Nice. I wasn't necessarily looking for a slider, but I definitely was looking for a pitch inside. And it kind of got into that low and inside corner where, like, you kind of just drop the PCI on it and it stays right there. So I just kind of got lucky. He had the timing pretty well on that one. So sometimes if you're just looking on half of the plate, that's all you have to do. One time at basketball, the quarter was about to end, so I shot half court, shot up and made it in 4th grade. Nice. You have gym tomorrow? What are you guys doing in gym? Still basketball? Just got Brett Sayregan? Nice. He's actually pretty good. He's got a turbo changeup. So, it's got great speed differential. Floor hockey, alright. Is that one girl still scoring like 20 goals a game without trying? No way, that's going to. Dude, Mondesi. Mondesi might have to make my ranked lineup, dude. I can't tell if I got that pitch or not. Right now, I'm just looking sinker. We're actually playing hockey 2 in PE. Nice. Trevor Story's an interesting pick at 3rd base. Just because he has a lot of speed. He might be useful elsewhere as well. We're actually playing hockey too. Is that girl in your grade, Dan? Which one? We have the gym with the 8th grade girls. That one girl that was just like scoring at will. You said,
Nope.
well, was it T-Money actually? Yeah, one of you guys said that there was a girl that was like really good at floor hockey and just scored without even trying. Now that T-Money brought up the fact that he's also doing floor hockey, I wasn't sure who was who. Our team is number 2 in the country. Right. It's pretty crazy. That was me. Yeah, I think we figured that out at this point. Yasmani Grandal, much better splits against righties.
No, that's down.
Ooh, give me that.
Ball. 2-0.
I was pitching really well for a few days. Now it's kind of, I'm starting to miss my spots again. I don't really know what I'm doing differently.
Ball, that's inside.
What I should do is next time I'm starting to really pitch well and hit my spots all the time, I should like record what I'm doing. Otherwise, I'm gonna keep having the same cycle where I'm doing well, and then the next day, like I just start doing something else without realizing, and then start doing the wrong thing. My third Marucci bat came. How's it look?
Ball, that pitch is out.
All right, I'm looking sinker. Now we're looking splitter. Looking splitter like right about here. Because he's probably not going to throw a high one.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball
And if it's down here, I'm not hitting it. So I have to wait for a hanger. But a hanger for a splitter really just means kind of right around here. Oh yeah, the Lindor one. We had this kid who refused to kick a kickball. So coach asked him, "Son, would you rather kick or get written up?" The kid ended up not kicking and he got written up. What a guy. Why didn't he want to kick the Lindy 12? I will look it up. Does it just look like Lindor's bat? Or is it like red and stuff? All my bats that fit me are wolf.
That's a ball. Counts 1-0.
Wood?
Nope, outside.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's
Outside,
here
that's
to
a ball.
hit the fastball right here.
Alright, we're taking. Metal bats are too expensive. Do you guys break bats at your age?
That pitch is up. Ball 4.
'Cause if they don't break, then they're definitely less expensive. But if I feel like as soon as you break one wood bat, then by the time you have to buy the second wood bat, it's already more expensive than just having bought a metal bat. What's up, Ultimate? What up, Ultimate Saiyan dude? How you doing, man? The Cat 8 is 230. Dang.
Ball 2.
When you're on the mound, that's
2-0.
not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Whose model is that? The Cat 8.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game.
You've thrown a wood bat? That doesn't sound good. Cat 8 is Marucci. Yeah, but like, so you're saying the Lindy is after Lindor, right? So who's the cat modeled for? You have the Cat 8 too? Who am I playing? I'm playing Seattle Seahawks. Ooh. Smart play. Smart play.
You're out.
Q. There's no Q right now. Right now the Q is Seattle Seahawks and the Babe the Gamer's playing next. And if you want to play after that, Ultimate Saiyan, dude, you can. And we're doing Tutoring Tuesdays, which means I'm trying to explain what I'm doing as we're playing through the game, so that you guys can kind of get a look into what I'm thinking. Because 50% of the game is mechanical skills, but once you get to a certain point, you have to be out thinking or at least competing in thinking processes of the game. You might want to. Sounds good. Just let me know. We're playing 5-inning games today. You hit bombs with it. I never. BP in BP. Haven't used it in games. It's not USA approved, so there's no point buying it. I see. If it was USA approved, I would buy a few. Dang. BP bombs. I wish I could hit dingers.
Oh, and maybe the best change-up in the game right there, folks, as Hoffman gets ahead 0-1.
When I throw that fastball, I try to get it off the plate just enough. Number one, because I'm still probably going to hang it, and I'd rather have it kind of hit the fat part of this. So I'd rather have it fall here rather than here, because if I try to throw the fastball here, I'm more likely to let it go over here. But if I throw the fastball here, either he's looking, either it misses inside and you change the eye level, or the in and out eye. What's it called? Changes vision from in to out, from out to in. And then if it does miss, it'll just hit the corner rather than fat over the middle of the plate. Burritos make me fart. Yeah, they generally do. Do you play rec ball or actual Little League game? Both. GG Seattle, man. Good game. Unlucky on that Mondesi swing. And honestly, the Corey Dickerson pitch wasn't that bad either. Couldn't get my PCI on anything. Well, that's my goal. Can't use good bats. Oh, yeah. My league was just basically a bunch of people using cheap bats. Rec ball for days. Hopefully somebody's doing a Vlad collection. For safety reasons, true. Yeah, they banned a lot of random stuff. For 3 years I had a Mako and now I can't use it. Dang. Alright, Babe the Gamer, you ready? Go ahead and send me your request for 5 innings, Hall of Fame or All-Star, and standard Diamond Dynasty rules. Safety sucks. True. I don't know why half my professors didn't put up syllabi. Oh well. I don't need safety. I'm a natural athlete. Good luck, sir. You run fast and fight like a man. I believe it. JK, I haven't fought in 2 weeks. What was the last fight that you had? My tournament's in St. Louis. It's always a sweat fest. We play teams who are baseball academies. That's all they do, train to play baseball plus school, of course. Dang. What are you guys' records in those tournaments? Ooh, there's the Saberhagen. But it's on my team, not yours. So, that's good. I'm about to talk about how I'm going to use Saberhagen as compared to Max Scherzer. Like I was just using cutter and then slider a lot. We'll see what we do with Saberhagen right here. And how I approach Felix Hernandez. I do martial arts, so I train and we fight to get ready for tournaments. Nice. Did I know that? I feel like I didn't. I feel like you say a lot of stuff, Dan, and sometimes I believe you and sometimes I don't. So maybe I just have to filter what you say sometimes. And then I forget. We usually go 4-2 or 5-1. That's pretty good. Do you have to go undefeated to win the tournament? Not usually. In my league, my team is 1-10. Dang, you can lose in pool play. I see. Worst pitcher on the mound. Unlucky. I actually love Felix Hernandez. I mean, I've told you guys I like throwing sinkers, so Felix has a decent sinker. On All-Star, it can get hit around, but on Hall of Fame, he's pretty good. Oh, that was a nasty pitch. I did not swing that pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Alright, I'm just looking for something kind of over the middle of the plate. This is what I'm doing right here. I'm shrinking the zone. I'm trying to look for something right around here. If it's not there, I'm not swinging right now. Do you have college on the weekend? I don't. I actually don't have class on Fridays either. Dang. The spin got me on that one. A lot of people that hooks to the corner. But for Bagwell, that's going to slice back to the left fielder. Once again, I'm just looking. I'm shrinking the zone. You guys watch the 12 tips video. Shrinking the zone right here. Stream all day Sunday? That probably can't happen. Because I still got to do work, Dan. That one glitched, but got a fat part of the bat on it. Yeah, I've got work to do on the weekend. Because if I stream every day, a lot of times I won't have time for like a significant amount of homework during the week. So a lot of it's going to go to the weekend. NBA morning, Spider-Man, and MLB in the afternoon. Work is for Saturday. Saturday's for partying. Not for me, but in general.
Ball 1, no strike. Ball 2. 2-0.
But Dan, I think I will do longer streams on the weekend. Not necessarily all day. But I think 4-hour streams on the weekend is reasonable. Rest or something in the Bible chapter or something. Fair enough. I guess you got me, huh? You're not Christian, so you don't know. Fair enough. But yeah, we can look to Saturday and Sunday for sure will be a little bit longer streams. But nothing like a 12-hour stream anytime soon. Alright, Babe the Gamer, this is how I'm looking at, well, I'm not sure if you're listening right now, if you want to look after the stream, but fastball changeup is kind of what I'm doing with Saberhagen. I want to throw at least, ooh, good swing. I was going to say, I want to throw at least one fastball at bat. When can we play NBA? So Thursday we're going to play NBA this week, Dan. And what are you trying to play? 2K or 2K? Are you trying to play... Are you trying to play my team, or are you trying to play my career? Or like Park or whatever. Park/rec. Okay, my 5 cheap diamonds to save up for. New Blake Griffin, Jamal Murray, Gilbert Wilt, Moments Joel, or Green Jersey Kyrie. Good swing. Alright, I'm going to test Vlad's arm. Thursday have an orchestra performance? Unlucky, so it's going to have to be the weekend, Dan. Unless we do more MLB. Hello, Dude Food. Troy's in the house. What up, Troy? How you doing, man? Ooh. JD Martinez, I try to stay away from anything low and in, unless it's off the plate, and I try to stay away from the curveball. Curveball, he's just got a good swing on. There's a lot of guys like that, so I try to go slider. Even if it's over the middle of the plate, that's okay. Except for right down the middle. Slider is what you usually want to go to JD. Can you also do an NBA weekend stream? We will definitely do one on the weekend, Dan. But last time we did that, actually last like 3 times you asked for an MLB or a 2K stream, you didn't play with us. So we're gonna do it at some point. If you can make it, then that's great. I'm not gonna put a time on it, Dan. I can't do that. Last 3 times you weren't there when you asked for a specific time. But I am for sure getting Jamal first, though. Don't you already have Russ and Steph and Kemba? Where are you gonna put Jamal? At the backup 2? Who's the one player from the show 18 that you hope comes back to the show 19? Well, I'm gonna guess they're gonna put at least 80% of the cards back, if not more. But I don't know if... Oh, man. Let's forget Immortals for now. This Mondesi card, if it comes out early in the year, that would be super nice. Because I don't care what they do about fixing contact swings or whatever, nerfing power. A good swing is a good swing, and Mondesi has that glitchy swing. And so if we're talking cards we want back, Mondesi Future Stars card. Early in the year. I'd be down for that. What's up, Andon? How's it going, man? For fun. Do a morning NBA stream? It's possible. I can do an MLB bench. I want that Immortal Trout to come back. Oh, true. I'm going to say it's like a 5% chance that Immortal Trout comes back, though. I would highly doubt it. There was a little bit of backlash from the community. Kind of like there was with Pepe Alazar the year before. But yeah, it was just kind of like, it seems like a very niche card, since it's not like something that actually happened. And we'll see if they even bring Immortals back for next year. There's been some talk about not doing that, at least from the community. I don't know about SDS themselves or anything like that. You pre-ordered MLB 19. GG's, man. You get those Bryce Harper missions done? Mondesi's a glitch. He is. I haven't used him too much. I've used him a little in BR, a little bit in viewer games, but he's a straight up beast. I hit another home run with Immortal Trout tonight. Dude, there was a stretch where I was hitting 60% of my games I was hitting a leadoff home run with Immortal Trout. He's just so good. Pretty sure I had a 3 or 4 home run game with him too in ranked. I want that you can put your Road to the Show guy in Diamond Dynasty like NBA. Yeah, the NBA, wait, they max it out as an Emerald, so that's kind of lame. But I hope they have some kind of community, like 3v3 wiffle ball with your Road to the Show player would be so cool. They need some kind of social aspect, like I've been saying. Either bring back online franchise or do something with the Road to the Show that plays online. I don't know if we're going to get it next year, but hopefully one of these years. Although I'm looking for a small forward, though, and Amethyst Sean Elliott is very glitchy. I've never seen Sean Elliott play, so I don't know how well he plays. But if he's glitchy, he's glitchy. Almost like base 11. I like that Trout better than Pepe. Pepe was a bust. Did I even get Pepe? Oh, it wasn't even last year, was it? It was like 2 or 3 years ago. Pepe was a while ago now. Was it? Yeah, because we were grinding for Ken Griffey Jr. last year. I don't know if I ever got Pepe. Wow. Catch you later, bro. Trying to go eat some food. Enjoy. Have that good food, man. Alright, Felix is still in the game. I'm still looking for sinkers. Got another sinker right there. That's what I'm basically looking for right now from Felix, is a sinker that's a little bit higher than the bottom of the zone, because those can be risky. That spot that I just got, if I drop the head on it, it should be okay. I just missed the PCI. So around there, a sinker that's a little bit higher than he wants, or a hanging breaking ball. Yeah, exactly, Dan. Man, can the show in the future dabble with a career template like 2K in the way they do in career mode? What do you mean by a career template? Maybe I just haven't gotten to it in 2K yet. Sub to HTB Gaming, DudeFood. He's a really nice NBA channel. Okay. Can you send me the link in Discord right now? You usually post some gameplay of cards right when they're dropped? Cool. I mean, I'm subbed to like DBG. I'm not super into my team right now. So I just haven't been absorbing the content, which is already out there.
What do you got?
I really think Road to the Show needs a 2.0 or more upgrade, much like my career in 2K. Troy, you're saying too many facts. Bring in the heat with the facts. Yeah. I think we all agree that Road to the Show has not made as many improvements as we would want. And it's not really engaging anymore. Like, if you played Road to the Show before they ever had, like, a substantial online infrastructure, like, you could grind out Road to the Show and just have fun with it. No pressure, just enjoy it for hours and hours and hours, days and days and days. But once, like, online really got established, I kind of got bored of that. So I don't know if they can ever do anything with the offline of this. Dickerson can hit lefties, man. I don't know if it'll ever be a good offline mode. I feel like they have to go online for it to be worthwhile. DBG is very, very annoying. All he does is complain. Interesting. I guess I don't know. I don't watch enough 2K YouTubers to know. Wow, he just whiffed it twice. He didn't even look down at the baseball. Sub to Tfue? Doesn't he do Fortnite? You want to keep Hater in here? All right.
Got him.
I would love to see, well, here's another thing. If they were going to do offline, if they wanted to revamp Road to the Show in just an offline way, I would love to see them make the controls much more complicated. Not that you have to do it, not that you have to use them, but create another gameplay interface that's very skill-based. Like the fielding, the throwing, like, you know how they put, you kind of have to aim the ball to throw to first base now. That wasn't there a few years ago. That kind of thing. Like, just keep adding more and more controls and stuff to make it highly, highly skilled. And it can be optional. You can play the same way. So it wouldn't be an upgrade for everybody, but I would just like to see that. Increase the skill gap in any way you can. Card has 95 open shot 3. DBG. This card really sucks. It can't make open 3s. Scottie Pippen is so good. What up, Jackie? And when the card is 9 for 11 in the game, he said that. Have a Hall of Fame ceremony. True, they need to. They do need to acknowledge the fact that someone hit 5 home runs in a game, or won some kind of award. They've been improving with that slowly, but I think there's just a lot that they are just ignoring. Be able to run the 60-yard dash. True. You get into the combine or whatever for the first time, and you're like, ooh, 60-yard dash. We'll see. Do I have to run the left and right sticks? Nope, it does it automatically. Cool. I'm 5-0 in unlimited since having him in 5 rage quits. Nice. Sold Curry because I already have Arenas. Dang. I think T-Money did the opposite. He got Curry and sold Arenas. Dang. Mondesi so good. Have an actual MLB draft to be realistic with MLB Network graphics. Yo. I would love that, but not at the expense of a creative and new gameplay mode. That's what I care about, the gameplay. Because I just think creating the draft, well, if you're going to have like all this analysis and like people talking in different voices and all that stuff you have to plug in, that's actually a lot of work. And I would rather them use the resources on the game itself, on the gameplay. I'm sure a lot of people may disagree, or of course you want both, right? You want the both. You want the gameplay and you want that new stuff. So if you can get both, that's great. But I'm just kind of preferring one thing, assuming that can't do both. You had 91 home runs in a season? True. They need to acknowledge that kind of stuff. You pulled Curry, Jackie? That'd be great. SDS is too lazy. I will never question SDS's effort because I just don't know, and I don't think anybody does. I will complain about the game, but I won't question anybody's effort. I would have kept Curry, but that's just my opinion. Needed trophy. I mean, Arenas is locked fixture of my team due to the CBA squad. Oh, never mind then. Got Pippin up anyway. Can you tutor me? Yeah, Jackie. What you need? We got Ultimate Saiyan dude up next, but if you want to play after that, Jackie, you can. You sold 2 Curry to get Pippin. SDS needs to get their butts and work. Get off their butts and work. Makes sense. I would have done the same. I'll buy your game over this garbage. Well, my game's going to be very different. It's not going to be like baseball. It's going to be like some kind of fighting game with baseball themes. The main character is going to be like a former baseball player. He's going to fight with a baseball bat. His glove is going to be made of pure energy. And he's going to have like a little tube thingy which like creates energy baseballs which he throws at robots. Anything will be better than this-ish. Fair. Dang. Babe the Gamer putting on some swings. I have 2 1500 word papers due on Thursday and Friday. Haven't even started. That's paired with 2 tests in the next 2 days. What you doing, dude? Looking like me. Alright, so whenever I've thrown the ball kind of over the plate, Babe the Gamer has had some good swings. So my thing for the last inning is probably going to be a little bit more patient. Force him to swing the bat. But we got to get an insurance run if we want to do that. So I'm still looking up in the zone. If he throws it low and in, it's going to be hard to pick up. So I'm trying to see a fastball up here and then adjust to a slider that hits the middle of the plate. You fill the glove to get a special move, and you use the special move to win. Simple enough. Smash square, right, Dan? Spam square. That's how you win all games. I wish A-Rod was in the game as a DD player and a voice. In the game commentary booth, that would be awesome. I think he's great. A lot of those guys, like the whole squad with David Ortiz, Alex Rodriguez, in the post game in the playoffs, all those guys are so good, so much fun to listen to. I don't know, Jack, you went to school, lol. What do I do, DudeFood? You're playing events? I'm playing viewer games, Troy. We're doing Tutoring Tuesdays, so I'm trying to explain everything I'm doing, everything I'm looking for, the game plan. And if you guys have questions about the gameplay, just ask, because that's the point. I'm trying to get everybody better at the game. Spend a lot of time typing. Just nerf square and make the punch kick button like R2 or really funky R3. The titles that literally says viewer games. That is also true. No manual. Yeah, you got to figure it out on your own. That was such a hype thing though. Buying a game at GameStop back in the day. Oh, you guys might have never have done this regularly anyway. Lindor's done that a couple times, but. You get a new game at GameStop, rip it open in the car, read the manual on the way home. Biggest hype move of all time. How do I become motivated? Like I've literally never felt so lost before. Dang, that's deep. And you're always 1 HP. One hit ends it. So that's the thing, Jackie. Motivation comes from within, and it's different for everyone. So some people get motivated by something as simple as cleaning their room, having a clean space, and like you open up all your stuff and just let it sit there for a minute, leave the room, come back, and you're good to go. No, mine's been fine actually. No block button either, perfect. For some people, Jackie, you have to prepare at the beginning of the day, mentally. You gotta tell yourself you're gonna do something. You gotta do 5 or 10 different things throughout the day that gets you to the point where you're ready to do the stuff that you don't want to do. Some people incentivize, if you wanted to say, I got to do this assignment, let me break it up. I'm gonna put together a schedule of 2 hours where I got to get this thing done, and in that 2 hours I'm gonna schedule 3 different breaks, and I'm gonna stick to that schedule. So that's not necessarily motivation, but it is a way to get things done at least. For me, I don't like doing certain things when I think about them too much, and then I'm like, alright, this is probably pretty pointless. So sometimes I actually go the opposite direction and try to just not think about anything, and just say that, like, I know I have to do this. Like, big picture, I know that I have to do it for one reason or another, and sometimes the nitty-gritty details just kind of gets overwhelming, so then I just try to not think about it at all. Say, I know I have to do it, so forget about whatever feelings I'm going to have about it, and just get it done, and then put all that scheduling and stuff together, and that helps me more often. Your special character farts as a special move. Your character farts as a special move. GG, Babe the Gamer. Good game, sir. Just have rewards when you finish something, like take a reward. If you got a BFGF, you say, if I finish my work, I can talk to them after I'm done. I guess that works for Dan. Good game, man. Gotta go. Alright, Dan. See you, my dude. School tomorrow. What time is it for you? 9 p.m.? Yeah, by the way, what time do you guys have to go to bed? Because I'm planning on doing 7 p.m. Central Time streams, which would end 9 p.m. my time, probably. Which would be 10 p.m. a lot of your times. What do you guys think of that? For some people, it's whatever, but... $9:30, okay. And you're a Houston fan, right? So I'm gonna assume that's Central Time at least, or is that Mountain Time? But that's probably fine. I'll be done by the time you have to go to bed. I don't know. I either won't join or stay for like 5 minutes. Okay. The other option, like my thing is, I kind of want to keep all the streams at the same time every day. The other thing I could do is schedule different times for different days. Like a 3 p.m. stream on Mondays and Wednesdays, 7 p.m. on Tuesday, Thursday, that kind of thing. Make a schedule with a couple breaks. In my break, I just relax, forget about things. Yeah. Sometimes I get into a zone and I'm like, all right, I'm doing so much good work right here. And then something happens and I just hit a wall and I'm like, wait, I should have taken a break or two, and that would have probably helped me be more productive. You have bathroom breaks? Need to take a shower? Sounds good. That's when I have a lot of homework or huge assignments. Right. I think what I might do is, rather than have a consistent time every day, I might stagger it. Every other day is a different time. Have a set schedule for every week, but the day-to-day will be different. That way, at least people could see like at least half the streams, you know. Rather than have like someone who has to go to bed earlier and never get to catch a stream. That's just me. I like to be very organized and always have a schedule. That's the best way to do it. The commitment to that schedule can be the hard part. How far am I from a January mission? 3 more stolen bases. How many walks do I have? 17. 16 more strikeouts. 3 more stolen bases. A good amount there. And I have to do a couple of these, which should be simple enough. And I have 16 days to do these, so I probably won't do it for a little while. Play some more BR and see what happens there first. Pre-order 19. I have not. I'm still waiting on it. I will at some point. I will at some point. I mean, there's really no question that I'm gonna get 19. Just I don't really need this Bryce, and we're gonna see which version I want to get. Because if he signs with the White Sox, which it doesn't really look like it's gonna happen, but if he does happen to sign with the White Sox, I'll probably want to get a physical copy. And the hat looks dope too, actually, so I might want to get that as well. But we will see. Alright, who doesn't have to go to school tomorrow and wants to play a game? Yeah, Troy, if you're still here, if you want to play a game, or Jackie, if you don't have a million homework assignments to do. Also, what are you guys thinking about YouTube versus Twitch? I feel like it's at this point it's probably just easier to wait, hold on. Oh, okay. Probably just easier to go straight to Twitch now. But let me know if anybody wants to play. Otherwise, I'll jump into a BR game. My hitting seems pretty good too.
So, can you check your speed test? Sure. Because I'm getting like 3 to 10 down on both my computer and phone and laptop.
Oh yeah, you know, I've been watching YouTube for a while, it's fine, but I just tried loading, I've been on YouTube forever. Let me see.
I'll check mine too.
I was thinking maybe it's the cable on the computer, but I checked my phone and my laptop.
Is the router loose?
Hmm?
Is the router loose connected to the wall?
Maybe that's what happened.
Alright, looks like we're going to jump into some BR in a sec.
The thing is like literally ripped off the wall.
What?
Because the paint's trash.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they literally painted over the whole thing.
They can only come into the room.
Alright. This team is pretty decent. 71 power. I think the bullpen's pretty decent too. Claudio, Strickland, Kroll, Vizcaino, Bruce Sutter. He does have a splitter. Yeah, it wasn't bad, but it's not hardwired either, so I'm...
Can you,
When I was getting 3 to 8.
Monkey PS4 Pro, what up, man? Ranked seasons? You want me to play ranked? Well, I'm at 903, and I really don't want to touch my record. I'm just literally flexing. What up, Davey? Play that? We're going to play some BR, though. If you want to play against me, Monkey Pro, we're PS4 Pro, we're playing viewer games otherwise. Yakko family's in first place. Pinky Power, I see you. Yeah, I don't really want to touch my 13-0 record just because I want to flex really hard. That's literally the only reason. Yeah, go up. Yeah, I'm too frustrated to play this game right now. Unranked. Sorry, I haven't been in your streams. No worries at all, Davey. No worries at all, man. How are you doing? Okay. But if you want to play a viewer game, either Davey or Monkey, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to jump into a Battle Royale game real quick. We are doing Tutoring Tuesdays, so if you're trying to climb in ranked, I'm here to give everybody as much advice as I can playing the game, so let me know. Otherwise, I'll play better. What's good, Davey?
now clearly something is happening. Like, I can't even watch a video.
Yeah, I had 3 and then 8. I keep testing.
Alright.
I get 20, then I get 100.
Battle Royale it is. This team's not bad. I'm going to set up this bullpen real quick. I kind of want to put Matt Olson in here because he does have power versus lefties.
Let me look at it.
Jake Lamb does not. He's a little bit more platoony. But my 3 outfielders are just straight up outfielders. So Napoli can play left.
You mean like the
Can't play anywhere other than first, pretty much.
yeah, Yeah, I don't know if that's anything. Yeah.
I literally can't hold it.
So I think Matt Olson may just be
Either that or good old.
on my bench. AJ Pollock.
I don't think it's so.
Doing the Black Ops 4, it's going to lag. Okay, for sure.
Someone are doing
How's Black Ops for you? I heard they're doing a preview, a free preview kind of thing. Maybe like what's it called? Like a demo? So I might get into that soon. Alright, we got to get Justin Upton up here. He is really good for me. We're actually going to put Jake Lamb at the bottom. Want to finish we play? Okay. Welcome back, T-Money.
Yeah, I mean, this is almost unbearable.
Play MLB. Sounds good, Monkey. Internet connection is not sufficient to broadcast gameplay. I apologize if it goes down in a sec.
Yeah, this week it's not even running anymore.
My stream may crash in a second.
So put it
Just
back
let me know
on
if it
the
does.
ground. Just put it back on the ground where I hit it earlier.
Yeah, you could try that. I don't think that was the difference because I was having that problem like the last couple of weeks anyway.
Yeah.
Tutoring Tuesday. What up, Carlos? Alright, looks like we're not playing VR. Carlos, do you want to play a game? What's exclamation point +1/+1? You tell me.
Is it back for you?
Pollock is a good swing, but he's got no power. I can't. Tis a weekday.
Back on and off.
Taylor in the middle of the lineup. Aaron Hill. Let's have him back him up.
It's going up.
This lineup's kind of weird, but I kind of like it too. Do you agree for KFK? I can play Thursday. Thursday we're doing, yeah. Thursday we're doing 2K, right? Cool. So I'm gonna play a BR game and then we're gonna play Monkey in some MLB. So yeah, Carlos, Tutoring Tuesday. We're helping people out. Try to kind of go with the theme of the videos I had earlier in the year. Make sure you sub, Monkey. Appreciate that. Yeah, that's the one rule. If you want to play a game, is that you just have to be subbed. That's all. 'Tis free. But yeah, anybody that wants to play, I'm going to be talking out loud and giving kind of advice on what I'm looking for and what I'm doing when I'm pitching and hitting. So hopefully the chat gets something out of that. Greensboro Gators. 1 diamond in the lineup. Christopher Negron batting third. So I feel like this guy is going to try to bait me with some kind of diamond off the bench. If he didn't have Negron batting third, I would think that he probably just has a diamond in his bullpen. But he also doesn't have golds in his lineup. So I'm thinking he's going to pull a diamond off the bench. I only came for math tutoring by JK. That's the move. Math tutoring is not cheap. Agreed, Davey. Wait, I have Ryan Madsen too. I didn't even realize that when I was looking. So I actually have 3 silvers in this bullpen. What's 3 times 3? 33. I can do math. You're wrong, Carlos. It's 33. What are you even saying, Carlos? I'm not going to answer that question. You're a smart one, DudeFood. Yo, that Kenys Vargas that you get from the position player missions early in the game. What a beast that guy was. Kemba for Kierlos. Alright, Negron's actually going to bat for him. This is interesting. I'm throwing a fastball down the middle. So not smart. He did have Posey leading off, so I'm thinking he actually just left the lineup as is. He didn't really move the guys around because the catcher bats first in BR if you don't move it.
Ball one, no
Why did that guy have such a glitchy release point? Mike Fultonevitz. Kemba for Carlos. Yeah, there you go. That would have been so much easier, Carlos. Don't know if I missed that, but okay. Justin Upton, what a beast. Is Fultonevitz a silver starter? Yeah, but it's KFC. You didn't want to get copyrighted? Smart man. I'm a little late on these pitches today. Alright, let's try to pull this one. I'm gonna look breaking ball.
1-0.
Welcome, people. It's Tutoring Tuesday, so we're trying to help people out playing viewer games. We are in a BR game right now, but we're going to play Monkey in a little bit,
Balls, no strike.
as soon as this game is over. And then we'll get right back into it.
3-0.
I'm a man that can't afford to be sued for finger licking good chicken. Smart man, smart man. I really wanted that 3-0 pitch. Really wanted it. How about JFK? Jamal for Kierlos. Interesting. Now I'm way ahead of that fastball. Wait, do you do actual tutoring for people? Like in real life? So in real life I do like math tutoring and stuff. Saha, dude. How you doing, Sam? I do math tutoring. I do ACT prep, but ACT is kind of dying. And I'm not proficient in SAT. So basically it's just math tutoring at this point. And it's been a while since I've been doing any consistent tutoring. But yeah. But for this game, we're doing MLB tutoring. It's not as expensive as math tutoring. Oof. Yeah, Jackie, he only caused me to fail a bunch of tests. I'm back. Welcome back. How do you do the hardest question of all? What is 1 + 1? 1T1.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Tampa Bay Lightning player is coming to my school tomorrow and doing a clinic. Nice. You play hockey, Joey? 11, Jackie. Do you like Red Dead, Sam?
Ball, that's off.
Not really. Did you play it? Are you crazy? Yep, nice. That's pretty dope.
1 ball, 2 strike.
How do you not like it? Maybe he just only played the online version. Oh, shoot. That's one thing I like to do is if I'm throwing that, if I throw a bad fastball right down the middle, and he's like, all right, this guy's not that good at throwing the fastball. He's looking to hang it. It's going to be fine. I'm going to look for another mistake pitch right down the middle. And then you come right back with a changeup right down the middle, but down and out of the zone. So it looks like it's going to be another hanging pitch, but it ends up being a very effective off-speed downward action movement. Downward movement in action. Are we allowed to ask for mod? No. You are, but you won't get it if you ask, pretty much. You want to know? Nice. We still got to get some hits in this game. Aaron Hill. Okay. We're going to try to take 2. He got stuck in a weird running animation, so probably could have taken 3rd as well, but second base is fine to lead off the inning. Did you play story mode? Yeah, I heard, I think T-Money told me that online for Red Dead wasn't very good, but I mean, he loves the rest of the game. Usually, if that's the CPU, I'm cheesing to third base, but I don't like doing that in this game. Aaron Hill is big god. He's got very nice numbers against lefties, and actually pretty good. Like, I think if you have 60 plus power in BR, you're probably a solid player for this mode anyway. So looks like a great card to me. Minecraft story mode. I still don't even know what Minecraft does. All I know is that you build some stuff.
3 balls, no strike.
Alright, Jake Lammy's probably going to go to the lefty. We're going to see if we have a right-handed third baseman that we could put in off the bench.
3 balls, 1 strike. Ball! Take your man.
Yeah, right there, 2 outs, or nobody out, sorry. Nobody's out, bases loaded. I'm really not looking for him to throw anything fat to me right here. The only thing I'm looking for right here is a fastball up. Pretty much the pitch I wanted, a little bit late on it. We're going to go to third and go home. So in that case, guys, number one, people think that you're going to get yourself out, so they don't throw too hittable of pitches usually. The other thing is that people think that you're looking for a pitch down because it's a ground ball situation. Dude, I'm telling you, you guys make fun of me for wanting to get this Pollock card in BR, but this guy can hit. I don't care if he has like 40 power, 50 power. This guy's unreal. Looks like MJ ugly. He's talking about MJ from Spider-Man. But yeah, people are thinking that as on the pitcher side, they want to throw a ground ball, right? In a double play situation, but they think that you're looking for that pitch. So instead, they go ahead and try to throw something up and try to get you pop out instead of throwing the ground ball. So you look for a fastball up in the zone. Yeah, from Spooderman. Spooderman. AJ Pollock, big god. He's good, man. I had him in the franchise last year. That dude hit no doubters all day long. He goes to a lefty versus Johnny Bench. What? This is where his other diamond was, though. Andrew Miller.
Ball 1, no strike.
Nick Foles might go to my Dolphins. I want to say that sounds like a very good plan, or a very good move. I feel like there's always a little bit of hype for Dolphins. Maybe not around the country, but from Dolphins fans for sure. And then quarterback play, just lack of clutch at some point. So Nick Foles seems like he could be the guy. Good for you, I guess. Let's go Dolphins. Yes. Carlos is all about it. Justin Upton also good against lefties. Glitchy swing for me for sure. What's up, Timmy? How you doing, man? Tannehill had HIV since he started. And now it's just full-blown AIDS. Is that what you're saying? I'm also a Dolphins fan, friend. These guys are just throwing fat ones now, so I'm just kind of looking for the middle of the plate. Go Chiefs. T-Money has a $100 bet with his dad for the Chiefs winning the World Series, the Super Bowl. Looking for another fastball right around here. That's a good pitch.
0-1.
We're going to either get Foles or 2020 we're going to get Tua.
Outside.
You really want to wait till 2020? Also, does that mean you're going to tank all the way to the first draft pick next year if you don't get Foles? You think Foles is going to come to a below average team? Assuming that you're actually going to tank. If you tank, you probably have to get rid of other players. That's when he's eligible. Right. Yeah, but you wouldn't want to get somebody else is what I'm saying. To fill that quarterback gap. You guys will win because the referees hate Pats. Nah, the league is rigged in favor of the Pats. The only reason the Pats lost last year was because the the NFL didn't want people to think that the game was rigged, so they rigged it so that people would think it wasn't rigged. And then this year they're gonna rig it again, so they can say, hey, last year it wasn't rigged, but actually it was.
Whoa, that's upstairs.
We are most likely pulling a Baltimore Orioles. Dang, that would suck. Don't hate on the Miami Miracle. I was actually, I wasn't like a fan, but for some reason I followed the Miami Dolphins for a little while. Just like back in the day, I randomly picked Miami in Madden one time against my friend, and that was the first time I almost beat him. I think I tried to dive with, what's his name? Was it Ronnie Brown? That doesn't sound right. It wasn't Reggie Bush. I don't remember who it was. It might have been Ronnie Brown, but some dude I tried to dive over the pile with the running back and fumbled it. Would have won me the game. Unlucky though. Don't talk to me, T-Money. I'm triggered at you. The perfect season was godly. Although I didn't care because it literally had no effect on the Chiefs. GG's to this opponent. Alright, Monkey, you still in the chat? If Monkey's not in the chat, we'll play a viewer game with someone else. Avi Garcia to the Rays for like $3 million. Pretty good deal, I think. 2 years removed from an All-Star appearance. He has tools. He's a very toolsy player, but he gets injured a lot. I think that might change a little bit because it was kind of the policy of the White Sox you got to hustle out every ball, and he got a couple of non-contact injuries just from sprinting down first base. I think he crashed into a wall his first year with the White Sox, was out for the season. But he's got very good tools. He put it together a couple years ago, at least. He hit a lot of ground balls through the left side, which isn't amazing, but he's got a lot of power too. So if it comes through for him, that's an amazing deal for the Rays. Trying to make me laugh or feel bad for something, but I'm showing no emotion, FYI. Pats are bumsy. Yeah, my Black Ops is updating, so it's gonna like lag. All right, how much longer do you have on the Black Ops update? I might play someone else and come back to you, Monkey. I'm sure Joey wants to play. Is that right, Joey? Do I have that AJ Pollock card? Is he from like the Diamondbacks thing? Wait, do I have the AJ Pollock? No, hold on. Okay, I do have this AJ Pollock. I might put him in. Who's batting center field is Vlad. Corey Dickerson, who's in right field, JD. Well, Pollock does have a better batting average than Vlad. We're going to take out Jackie Robinson. We're going to put Vlad on the bench. Had to get off a rip. All right, that's cool. Yeah, we'll play Joe. Dang, 3D Wilts is going for 30K buy now? Dang. You have Vlad, so of course you have him. The only thing I wasn't sure of is if that was actually a team epic, but I was kind of thinking that there's only like 3 diamonds available in the team epics, so it couldn't have been them. Who's the Diamondbacks team epic? Steve Finley. Actually, they have a pretty good team epic card. One of the better ones, honestly. Jay Buhner's the other good one, and there's like 1 or 2 other good ones. These team epics were horrendous this year. I can't even believe that they had the audacity to give us a freaking... Well, some of these are diamonds, but I didn't realize the Giambi card was in here. Some of these cards were gold cards, man. The Louis Aparicio is a 987. Horrendous offense. But weren't some of these gold cards? Hold on. Yeah, like George Brett. Like, what the heck? It's an 84, I get it, but how dare you give us gold cards in here? Not gonna lie, there's more diamonds that I remembered. Jay Buhner was a good one. But it was after the meta was already established, and we were like, yeah, there's... Mike Napoli's a good one. A lot of these cards were going to be unusable. Can I play tomorrow? Tomorrow's going to be chat franchise, Joey. We will be playing viewer games again at some point this week, though. So you will have another chance. Remember the 93 Melvin Upton? Dude, that was my favorite card last year. He was batting leadoff for me. Batting 360, 380 the whole year. Unreal. Kareem for Kilos. Just lurking. Sounds good. Wrong. It's now BJ Upton. True. He changed it back to BJ Upton like 2 days ago or yesterday. Or today. Maybe today. I'm in chat franchise yet, right? Are you? You had Chinese today? How was it, Timmy? He was a big god. Monkey. Okay. So he's still loading his Black Ops. We're going to jump into another BR game. Unless you want to play it, Timmy. Will you check? I'm online. All right, we're going to play with Timmy. I'm almost positive you're not in it, Joey. I'm almost positive you're not. Do you remember what your player name was? If you remember your player name, then I can tell you right off the bat. Because I know it's not your PSN. Oh, I know where Timmy's name is. All the way at the bottom. Good luck, sir. You could say you said I could be last reliever. Okay, so that means you're not in it yet. But if I said you could be last reliever, then you will be in it for tomorrow. Beijing is hello in Chinese, right? I don't know if that's super racist or not, Carlos. Ni hao? That's not how you spell it, but okay. Yeah, if I said that, you will definitely be in it for tomorrow, Joey. Lancaster Mama Ducks. Did you change this in like the last 2 days? Also, did you make that logo? It is not my dear show. Ni hao Kailan. Beijing is a city in China? I know, that's why I was saying it was super racist. See ya, T-Money. That show was Bay, Joey. I only watched Sagwa. That was the only Chinese culture I had in my life. I'm gonna go watch the Philippines GTA. Have fun. Alright, DeGrom. I don't pitch well with him. If you guys do have DeGrom, I would recommend spotting the fastball inside off the plate. Just enough for people to be looking for it. And then throw curveball, slider. Changeup's a good pitch. But not amazing. Have you seen the egg that has ruined Kylie Jenner's life? I haven't looked into the story, but I heard the fact that it actually broke the record for the picture. I think it's awesome. But I have literally no details on anything that happened with that story, but I'm happy for it. It's not. I didn't make fun of them. It was a one joke word. Yeah, it was mostly a joke from my end too, Carlos. I mean, it was just a joke. I didn't think you were being racist. Plus, the chat is really annoying. Me too, lol. Okay. Has 42 million likes. Dang. Alright, Johnny Bench. Nope. Need lollipop to throw. You know, on pure analog throwing, you don't get too many lollipops like that. It honestly is better than button accuracy. It's just harder. And I did lose to Timmy the other day, so I'm coming back for some revenge and some blood right here. Don't take offense, but you're really annoying, Carlos. How's he not supposed to take offense to that? Also, don't say that. That's mean. BRB, I'm shower. See, now he's gonna go cry in the shower, T-Money. Look what you did. happening fastball. I usually like hitting that pitch. June 13th was the day after my birthday. I'm going to the Rays Angels game. And hopefully going to meet Trout. I did that last year versus the Blue Jays. Caught a foul ball on TV and met the Grandy man. What a game for you, Joey. That's dope. What does annoying mean? I get called that from all the hot girls all the time.
I got the count. 2-1.
Well, at least you're self-aware, Carlos.
3-2.
You got 6 balls that game? How? Did people hand you a baseball? Were you right against the edge? How is that even possible? Actually, I heard a story about a guy who caught 6 foul balls. Was that you? 3 from Jan Harvey's Solarte. Nice comeback, so funny. Wow, T-Money. It's okay, Carlos. T-Money's just mean sometimes. What a roast. I was front row and went to batting practice. Gotcha. That'll do it. How early do you guys get into batting practice? Dude, I swear, I'm on these pitches with Lindor. I just can never hit with him. Because our field opens an hour and a half before game time. And by that point, like, batting practice is already over for the home team. That was not intentional to me. So yeah, we don't really get to see the home team take batting practice, and it's kind of annoying because you only get to see about half the away team take batting practice, and then you're just chilling for the rest of the time. The game started at 7 to 10. I get there 3 to 3:30. Opens at 4:45. I'm always the first one in. Dang, that's awesome. So you guys open 2 hours and 15 minutes earlier. So that's very nice because you actually get the home team batting practice. I'm assuming, since you got some balls from the Rays. Me neither, but I caught a Josh Donaldson BP bomb. Dope. Yeah, I used to live, Joey, literally down the street from the White Sox Stadium. Now I'm about... Ooh, I thought that was gone. But this might be off the wall anyway. No, AJ Pollock with the wheels. Now I live about 5 blocks away, maybe a bit farther. It's about a 30-minute walk, but before it was literally a 10-minute walk. So 2 years ago I went to about 11 or 12 games. We only got to go to batting practice a couple times, but the tickets were like $5 each, so it was awesome. I got about 3 balls that year, not 6 in a game, but I did get a handful. I think that, nope, we got it. Oh, almost didn't have it, but JD comes through. Home team, they took, no home team, or they take early BP. That sucks. One thing I heard, or not heard, but one suggestion I heard was to have home team bat second, which is a little tough for the away team, but it's a good way to get people in the seats and get there early for the games. Don't think it's the worst idea, but it kind of sucks for the away team. Tomorrow I'll send a pic of me and Granderson on Discord. Cool. Granderson's from Chicago. He was at my... Oh, that was a 3-0 pitch. He was at my baseball workouts freshman year of high school, I think. But I wasn't there that day, so I missed it. In Miami, where I used to live, they have gone... They've gone team hit second. You lived in Miami? That's pretty cool. Yeah, because just getting a chance to see your own team take batting practice is way cooler. What a G. Carlos automatically loves everybody that is from Miami. Alright, Timmy's throwing good pitches. I'm looking for a hanging breaking ball down the middle.
1-1.
Although he has thrown some heat. But I'm going to look for a hanging breaking ball right now.
2 balls.
Jose Fernandez was cool. Did you get to meet him? I love everyone more. If they were born in Delaware, why is that? Alright, we're going to the lefty. This could be risky since it is a tie game, but we'll see. Alright, Brett I'm not really worried about. I just don't want to throw him low and in.
Oh, that's out.
Gotta go dude food. Have a good night. You too, man. Have fun at school. Not Jose? Oh. He was born there. Fair enough. Yeah, a lot of people. I always forget. Good luck, Carlos. Yeah, I gotta beat Timmy this time. I think he won 2-1 or something like that. Low and inside changeup's really good, not just because of the speed differential, but because of the fact that your PCI jumps up when you're early on a pitch. So yeah, it's the speed differential, but it's because it causes the game to kind of mess up your PCI. So if you throw a low and inside changeup, there's really no way that you can hit that pitch. And if you're looking for a fastball inside, it's hard to not swing at that pitch. You know showers are tough. Exactly. So best of luck to you, sir.
Counts 1-0.
That's why low and away curveballs kind of suck. Like down and out of the zone. That's why they get hit so hard. Because the PCI, when you're late on the pitch, it's going to drop. And you're able to cover that curveball. There's a pitch. I really hope I pull this Yelich card out of January packs. Unlikely, but we can hold out hope. Alright, Mondesi. Do your thing, man. No base runners yet. Mondesi, I should be looking to try to get on base somehow. I don't mind swinging at the low pitch with him just because he has wheels. And even that, you have a good chance of getting on base. Yeah. As long as the first baseman's not running it himself. The pitcher's not outrunning Mondesi. Like I was saying earlier, Ryan Sandberg, for some reason, doesn't ground out too much. He gets on top of the ball and he still lines it. So he's kind of the perfect guy to avoid double plays. See, like I was way on top of that pitch, and it still showed me as a one-hopper, where a lot of people that's going to be probably a chopper. Alright, we going Schwarbombs? I went Adrian Beltre last time. He actually hit a 3-run homer. Okay, sticking with Bob. We're looking sinker. Curveball's a good pick to swing at too, but I think I'm looking sinker here. I don't know what pitch that was. It looked like a slider to me. Could have been a changeup. Hello, T-Money. Your friend Carlos is gone for the moment. What was that? Slider, I think. Ooh, it didn't give me a swing on that. Animation for once. What are we looking for here? High fastball? Got the pitch I wanted. Got on top of it, though. I'm going to have to go to bed soon. No worries at all, man. That's what I'm thinking, Baby Gamer. I think we're going to do some 7 p.m. streams Tuesdays and Thursdays because I have class. And then Mondays and Wednesdays we might do 3 p.m. Central Time. Actually, no. I'll be at the gym. Maybe 5 p.m., 4 p.m. or something like that.
0-2 is the count.
Do a gaming setup video. My gaming setup is highly budget. What am I trying to say? It's nothing special at all. Once I have a good gaming setup, which probably won't be for a couple of years, then I'll do a video or stream or something. But there's nothing to see here, my friend. Alright, what inning are we in? We have not scored yet. Bob Feller's still on the mound. I'm going to look sinker on this pitch. And then I'm going to look fastball if he doesn't throw a strike. Alright, now I'm looking sinker right here.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even.
The count is 2-1.
Did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
That's a changeup. Good pitch because he ended up throwing it right where I was looking, and it had downward action just like a sinker, but then the speed came off of it. So that's one time where you just tip your cap. Not looking forward to school tomorrow. What you got going on? Don't know how I missed that pitch again. Just late. It was still in the green too, and they called it just late, which isn't a big deal, but when it's just late, it drops your PCI, right? Otherwise that would have been a home run. Not much, it's such a long drag. I feel you. Sounds like you need a challenge, T-Money. I hate when people say that. They're like, when you say school is boring or like it's annoying or something, and then they're like, oh, you're just not challenged enough. I'm like, nah, that's not the problem. Well, bye, I'm leaving. Alright, have a good night, man. Shouldn't have been swinging. We're gonna have to work for a walk-off now.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. We'll start things out as we begin the fifth. Ready, here's the first offer. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away.
It's a hittable pitch for Freeman, even with the limited power. I don't even know what pitch I threw. I think it was a two-seam. It meant to be a changeup. Good enough. Schwarber, does he have two lefties? Yeah, but I'm not a lefty warmed up. Cool. Doesn't matter at that point. Alright, I'm trying to make him chase a little bit. He's kind of swinging at most pitches, so I'm not really attacking right here. I'm trying to be careful with the corners. That's a big thing I realize. Kind of in the middle ratings, some people are good. Like some people can hit the ball when you throw it over the plate, and then those same people will continue to just keep trying to throw strikes and throw strikes and throw strikes, even when their opponent is hitting the ball. So they don't take a more conservative approach when someone's actually hitting the ball. So right here, I know Timmy's gonna hit the ball if I throw it in the middle of the plate, and he's kind of swinging at everything. So I'm gonna try to make him get himself out for now. If he adjusts, then I adjust back. It's just not a competitive pitch. That's on me. As long as I get it close, I think I'm good. This is risky. This is a much better pitch than the one just low there. Like I was saying earlier about the PCI dropping. If he's late, that's going to be a home run.
take over pitching duties here.
Sinker baller.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Johnny
Ball
Bench.
one.
Flied out
See if Ben can get on base.
Ball one, no strike.
0 for 1 so far.
Hey,
Looks for the slider in
I
there.
got one ball, one strike.
Looking high fastball, not swinging at anything else right here.
Hey,
1-2 count.
Change up for a
Johnny
strike.
Bench.
two
Misses
balls,
ball
two strikes.
I'm thinking curveball. Haven't seen it in a little while. Oh no, he doesn't have a curveball. Nice.
And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the leadoff man
Okay,
is
runner on
forward.
base. We're probably just in a pinch run with Vlad. I'm not going to be stealing, but just to get a little bit of wheels out there.
Vladimir Guerrero, come on now and pitch the run. First pitch on its way.
3-pitch pitcher, just trying to get some contact. Winning run at second.
Think about second as he'll flip on first with a shooter out.
Alright, I'm going to look slider.
Ryan Sandberg.
When it's a 3-pitch pitcher, I don't really worry about which pitch I'm looking for. I kind of feel like if you see enough pitches in an at-bat, if you see 3 to 4 pitches, you're probably going to see each pitch at least once. That's a good throw. Yep. Hosed. All right. Vlad's catching now. I don't even know if I have another catcher. I'll have Schwarber. We're good. No, I use Schwarber. Dang. We have no catcher. All right, Vlad it is.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now this is shot foul to home plate. It's
Yep.
0-1
Same method though.
on
Just off the plate, let him swing at it.
Ball in.
1 as this one's in on the hand. Hit out to its second. Scooped up on the backhand.
He's out.
Throw. Look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the back. Great concentration. Now batting. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor.
D-Rod.
Circle changes.
0-1's the count.
0-1.
If he swings and misses for strike 3, it's definitely going to be a drop third.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Now batting is Christian Yelich.
That's outside.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher.
Pretty good swing.
Have to really make some good pitches.
Just not the pitch you want to swing at.
Make the running play. Digging in.
All right, Rodney's coming out for sure.
Getting his first play of the year.
I could go Stargell, but we're going to go Beltre. I have a good feeling about Beltre right here. And he has reverse splits, so he does pretty well against righties.
D-Rod.
Check swing. I'm looking sinker. 3-pitch pitcher, just pick a pitch. Sit on it.
Lindor waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in.
Let's go change up.
Ground ball last time up. High in the air and
Got it that time, just missed it.
center. Route coming on.
Timmy's smart about his pitches. He's not throwing the pitches where you shouldn't be throwing them. He's throwing that changeup inside, like I said. Throwing the slider away. Sinker, he's not throwing it right here. He's throwing it like right around here, which is always good.
Inside.
Freeman is over to take a look at it. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
I got 2-1 the count.
Third as the count moves to 2-1.
What are we looking for here? Slider?
And the slider's in
3
the
balls,
third as he
1
leads
strike.
off it for a ball.
And changeup right here. Got it and still underneath it. Somehow late. Alright.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. This one's down to third. Taken in by Brett.
Oof, what up, Carlos?
Got him.
Easily and decided to retire.
Hey, dude, food look. Degree F. That's your new oof. Good work, Carlos. Oh, that's what happened last time against Timmy. Is we went into extra innings and he beat me 2-1 in extras. Are we gonna have a deja vu right here? That's what happened.
Digging in once again. Go ahead, run first. Nobody out.
D-Rod.
Don't test the cannon. He has the slow animation, but he's still got 90 plus arm strength.
Set with the 0-1. Boy, and a perfect
I got the count.
Wait, who's on first base? Oh, Mike Trout.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielder.
Good swing. We're diving though. Oh, apparently we can't dive, and apparently we can't pick up the baseball either.
Burners, so a double play is going to be tough.
Looking like deja vu for sure.
run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Here's Steve Pierce now. Although there are a couple of bases open.
All right, have we had enough of Bruce Sutter? Probably.
First offering on its way.
D-Rod.
Swing and a miss at a ball down.
I have not pitched well with this card.
Strictly for the strikeout. Infield in,
If it's not a splitter, it's getting yanked.
just trying to create more contact.
Haynes at third with nobody out. Started that
One ball,
a bit
two
too
strikes.
Oh, not the right spot.
early. Low roller out
We're going home though. We got Lindor. No,
is in there.
took a little weird
2-0
hop and animation.
coming to the plate now.
Probably should have gone to first.
A player who, it's safe to say, is one of the best contact hitters in the game.
D-Rod.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. The runner at first with no outs here. And
0-2.
one gets away. And he'll make it in easy.
He's safe.
Second.
I wish I could blame it on Vlad, but I can't even do that. I just gave up hits.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And
Oh.
the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Standing in, Kyle Schwarber on to add some padding to their lead in the
You got all your homework done, Carlos?
there at second base.
D-Rod.
And missed for the first
Yeah, he was looking
one out and a
for
run
the splitter there for sure.
lifted the other way to left
Go to
center.
third.
Dickerson's there.
Dickerson has no defense.
Two-gun.
All right, one more. We gotta get 2 more runs, I think. We've already used our leadoff guy. Yeah, we've already gone through Bagwell, so it's gonna be Lindor, Martinez, Dickerson. Lindor I don't like, but the other 2 guys could make something happen.
He'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
D-Rod.
Mishandled
0-1.
behind the plate and it bounces away.
Vlad's playing catcher right now.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Sandberg is up with
I would have been so mad if that got through because I could have dove for it, but I thought he was gonna make the play. All right, here we go, Lindor. Let's see if he messes up another fastball down the middle.
ball from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
That usually does have a 4-seam.
Offering on its way.
We're trying to go the opposite way right here. Whenever I try to pull the ball with Lindor, he doesn't do too well.
Inside ball.
Actually, is that true? Maybe I try to go to the opposite field too much with Lindor.
Line drive to center field. Trout has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first down. Here's Jason Martinez. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Good, good. Okay, that's what I was. It felt a little odd.
The first offering.
The bat plane was to the right side.
Ball 1.
Outside. One out.
Try to get on base. Ground ball to the right side.
2-0.
In the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's my approach right here.
Now with the
Down 2, I'm just trying to get on base, right?
plate, it could be fireworks.
Ball. That's down.
This is the kind of count he makes his.
Honestly, I might take 2 strikes right here.
3-1 to Martinez.
Only way I'm swinging is if it's right here.
Get all over this offense for underachieving. Let's tip our cap to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute working all 4
And it was. It was actually a pretty decent pitch. Very bottom of the zone. And kind of got lucky on that.
Another shot now. Corey Dickerson.
Yep, actually below the zone.
Round out on his
And GG.
second. Flips it underhand. There's one.
Got him.
First, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here. As
Timmy has now a 2-game win streak against me.
sometimes that defining moment of the game.
And that was kind of the pitch I was looking for too. Sinker away. GG, my friend. You gotta play some more ranked, Timmy. You could probably get to Championship Series easy. Mr. Doge is back. Can I play? How you doing, Mr. Doge is back? I might. Do it, Timmy. Do it. We're gonna see if Monkey is here. Monkey has the priority because he's been waiting for a little while. So if Monkey's here, he can play first. If not, then you will be up next, Mr. Doge. But Monkey, at least send me a request on PSN and Mr. Doge as well. And we'll play 5 innings. And we're doing tutoring today, guys. So if you have something, hi Doge, if you have something that you want to work on in your game, let me know if I can help out with it. Otherwise, I'll just try to, you're a cat. I can try to point out some things that I think might help people improve. But if you're a good player, then and you don't want any advice, then that's cool too. JK, good try, Carlos. I thought it was hilarious. Alright, let me know in the next like minute. I thought it was. It doesn't even look like a cat. It looks like the epitome of a Doge. Everything that you would want out of a Doge. I put all of my thoughts of jokes in the chat. Apparently T-Money wasn't happy about that. That aren't racist, sexist, or inappropriate. Smart move. Smart move. That would cause some issues. Okay, Doge is AFK. Unless he's trying to send me a friend request right now. Wait. Otherwise, I would have said unnecessary, but all of them are. I have a trash team. That's okay. If you're looking to improve, man, we'll figure something out. What's your overall of your team? I can just try to make it even. Was PSN? I just dropped it above. I'll drop it again. $74. Okay. Did you just get the game, Doge? If so, I can show you the programs you could grind for. There's some really good cards available for very cheap right now. Or even for free, you just have to do a little bit of grinding, and even that's not much. So if you don't have like these postseason cards right here, where is it? This card right here, like the Steve Pearce, which is really good, and a few other cards leading up to it, Aaron Judge and Alex Bregman. If you don't have those cards, I'll show you how to get those real quick. But 74, let me at least put in a weaker rotation for sure. Nah, Alex Wood is too glitchy. We can't put him in, can we? That would be too mean. Okay, dropping that a little bit. Put in some of these random cards. Gordon Beckham. I don't even know if any of these cards are good. Wait. There he is. Mendoza. There it is. Is that you, Dodgers? 09. I just want to use the Shinsu Chu card real quick. What's out here in right field? Alright, this card's a little glitchy, but I'm going to use it anyway. I still want to win. But anyway, Doge, if you're still in the chat, this right here, this postseason program, if you can do these cards, your team's going to be way better. And the only reason I say to do these as opposed to some of these other cards is because these cards are all actually decent. And you can do this whole thing within 3 to 6 hours, which is not too bad. And this card's dope, this card's okay, this one's dope, this one's dope, so this one's good too. So these cards are worth doing. And then you'll get some finest cards out of it as well. January missions for a free finest will be good too. But that'll make you get a better team much quicker. We're just going to play 3 innings this time. Use Mendoza, please. Oh, I just went over my head. I looked at it too, Carlos, and I said Mendoza, and I was like, it just went way over my head. I should have used him, though. Also get Mendoza. He's the best and will carry your team. True. Alright, so if there's anything that you want help to work on, then just let me know. Carlos, you better be preparing, man. Dude versus the World is coming up pretty soon. And if you have some stubs, Doge, I can show you the glitchy cards that you can pick up for very cheap. But just let me know if you are interested in those. Because you can have like an 80 overall team with actually some dope cards. But basically you just want the guys that have a lot of power. And for now, don't worry about defense. Just go 8 guys that have power and that you feel comfortable with at the plate. And you can get those bronzes and silvers for very, very cheap. But good luck to you, sir. Hello, Wolf Girl 1012. My friend had that as an email address. I still make fun of her for it. That's actually super random. But how are you doing today? Why is he going for a bare hand? Actually, I think that one might have been my fault. Sometimes they go for bare hands when they don't need to. But I think I actually moved the guy in the wrong spot. That one might be my fault. Can you sub? We'd appreciate it. Thanks, Carlos. If you would like to sub, if you like what you're seeing, this channel is meant for improving your baseball skills. MLB The Show. Got a lot of tips videos. We're trying to do some MLB The Show tutoring today. Help people get better at the game online. We're just at the tail end of the stream today. This could be a bad pitch. Was it Johnny Cueto? Nah. I don't even know who this is. Oh. Never used this card. Adrian Gonzalez. I don't think he has a ton of power, but probably enough to hit some dingers. It was a very strange swing. Oh, I just remember the fact that there was a gold Adrian Gonzalez card at the beginning of the year from Conquest, and he was like really bad.
Swing and a high drive into left center field. Reaching back is Davis. At the
Dang.
track.
All right, we're staying there.
Headed as it's off the
Nope.
wall.
At least go to second though.
Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now. With still nobody out. Coming to the plate now, Eric Thames. And he could give his guys an early
Oh.
lead if he can come through here. None out, runners at first and second. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Down the left field line and deep.
Dang.
And this will wind up a foul ball.
Oh, is it fastball? I was looking changeup.
Pulled high in the air.
Thames, what are you doing to me, man?
Hayward has a read on it.
Hayward versus 88 speed. This is gonna be a matchup right here.
And
It's a pretty good throw.
from second.
Just enough. Dude food. I know you read my Mendoza comment. Mendoza would have hit that out. Well, I told you right afterwards, Carlos. I was already in the game challenge screen by the time I realized what you said, but I had read it and it just like went way over my head. Otherwise, I probably would have put him in if it had registered. That's my bad. That's just late? Yo. MLB is on some stuff.
High and deep down the left field line.
Did you see how early I swung at that ball that they called just late?
And this will wind up a foul.
You should have left. I don't care. It's okay. Sorry, Carlos. It should be funny next time then. Actually, I think I did laugh. You just weren't paying attention, Carlos. Mendoza's the type of coach's kid player anyway.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Oh boy.
Got him.
Shin-Soo Choo's kind of slow.
Stepping into the box, Brandon Crawford.
Alright, we'll keep this starter going. I think it's Bud Norris or something.
Kickoff the second inning.
We'll leave him in for a bit.
Air to straightaway left. Chu has a read on it. 1 out.
Rihanna sued her father? Why?
Into
How?
batting now, Yan Gomes. Here's the first pitch to him.
Good swing. I didn't realize Yan Gomes has a very similar swing to
For a 1-out hit.
Paul DeYoung.
Here's Jason Hayward.
At least batting stance, at least.
In here with a runner at first now and run away. Ground ball here for Weeks. Could be 2. Now Weeks can't get in front of it.
For exploiting her name. Shoot.
To recover and get the second out of the inning. Norris set.
That was really strange.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Coming in on it is Kane. He makes the play. Digging in now, Gordon Beckham.
Alright, Gordon Beckham. Be like our man Gordon Beckham from when he came into the league. But actually Mendoza would have made that second play. That play at second, no joke. True.
Delivery to him on the way.
I already have 2 errors in this game.
Ball to second.
At shortstop and second base. Mendoza could have made both plays.
Time, 1 gone. Now at the plate, Jorge Posada. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Davis
We're gonna have to try to walk it off in the third, most likely. Unless Ricky Weeks is going yard. He's actually got some pop. I haven't seen this card much at all. Not even in BR.
swung on, and this
Dang.
ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it.
Ricky Weeks, the new GOAT?
This ball
That's
is
a
gone.
bomb.
No chance to make
That was 2/3 of the way up the concourse, up to the concourse. We're just gonna leave Schwarber in. Ricky Weeks can no longer be called Ricky Week. I don't know if he ever was. He was always a guy with some pop though. I don't know if he broke any records, but I just remember every time I would watch that guy play baseball, he had a leadoff home run in like every game. But I don't think his career didn't really last that long, unfortunately. They started moving around to different positions and stuff. I don't think his bat really played at overtime. It's just 3 innings, Doge, if you want to take out your pitcher. A guy with Pop-Tarts. Alright, I think he's pitching. Hit him with them, I guess. But it's just a 3-inning game.
D-Rod. 0-1's the count.
Behind 0-2 now. They really bunch him up on that one. Swings and misses for the first out. Now stepping up now. Number 25. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High and deep to
Who's playing right field? Eric Thames. Eric Thames robbed a home run for me once. I think it was an events game. He had like Griffey animations, not gonna lie. He went up over the fence and then his arm went up and then yanked it back in. Crazy stuff. GG, man. By the way, a glitch for your team, Doge is Bartolo Colon. He can hit field and pitch. Troll monster. Alright, GG, man. If you want to see those cards, if you want to see like a very, very budget team that's actually dope, let me know. I can get that for you real quick. Also, tell me how many stubs you're working with right now. It's not troll, it's facts. Sure, Carlos, sure. Let me see if Doge comes back. If Monkey's still here, GG, man. Do you want me to show you some budget cards? Let me know how many stubs you're working with, and I can show you some cards that you want to pick up for sure, if you're able to. Is this a silver level 0? You had 15 messages in a row. Yeah, everybody went to bed today, and I don't know if I'm really feeling YouTube streaming right now. The whole the whole MLB community kind of went to Twitch, and it's like me and a couple people just sticking around here. 3,000 stubs. Okay, cool. So first of all, from the program cards, so the rule of thumb is that before you do anything else, the number one thing is you want 8 hitters that you feel comfortable with at the plate, and you basically just want power hitters. So first base, you can do whatever you want. Like, these are some of the free cards, obviously. Forget these catchers. Don't even look at these catchers. The only 2 cards that are available, the only 2 good cards here are Bohr and Pierce. Actually, these cards are all good, not gonna lie. If you want to do any of these cards, they are actually all good first basemen, except for Kairos. So forget about diamonds, golds, silvers, whatever. Pierce is amazing, Bohr is amazing, but I'm going to show you the other Pierce card that you can get much better. Weeks is the only good one. Kingery has speed, so we'll show you a couple other cards you can get for second base. Reynolds is amazing. Alvarez is good, but he's a platoon hitter, so you can only hit righties. But Reynolds is amazing if you want to grind this mission. It's like you have to hit 2 home runs in a game, and it's very, very cheap. Probably like a couple hundred stubs. Shortstop, Torres is okay. He's got decent defense. Mendoza's the GOAT. Just kidding. Don't get Mendoza. Torres is decent. Left field, Rayburn's okay. He's kind of glitchy, but he's nothing special. Lynn's okay, but don't worry about those guys. Stubbs is okay, but also kind of hit or miss. Trumbo's pretty good if you want to get him. Any of these starting pitchers are pretty good. They take a little bit longer to get them than some of the other guys, though. Any of these relief pitchers are decent. These guys are okay, but these ones are all pretty good. These aren't really worth grinding for, unless you want to get the Immortal Trout. Brett and Trout and Eckersley. You could get these cards pretty cheap as well and pretty easily. You have to do the postseason program, which is very easy. Definitely do this program right here. What about Mendoza? No chance. Definitely do this program. Takes you about 3 to 5 hours. You get all these cards, and most of them, for your squad, they're all usable. For an endgame squad, even a couple of these guys, even Steve Pearce is amazing. Bregman's good for me, especially in events, batting 322 with him with a lot of dingers. Judge is amazing. Good defense, too. Freeland is okay. Cody Bellinger has a lot of pop. So, all these cards are great. And if you do these missions, you actually get Brett, and I believe you get close to Eckersley. You definitely get Brett for free just by doing those missions. And he plays 5 different positions with good defense. These all take forever, so don't worry about the rest of those cards. But I'm telling you, these cards that you do, you could get it done in a weekend and actually have a competitive team and actually have fun with the game. It's kind of hard to have fun with less than amazing players, but if you go back into here and you want some budget cards, like I said, there wasn't a catcher, I believe, that we talked about that was actually good in there. But Gary Sanchez is a glitch, so if you want to spend stubs, Sanchez is the guy that you want to get. He's amazing. And Mesoraco's good, but he's a little bit more expensive. Gary Sanchez for sure. But even some of these silver cards with some pop. Gaddis isn't bad, he's just got bad defense. So yeah. That's one card. First base, probably already covered. Good budget card is Mendoza. Oh my god. There's another Steve Pearce right here if you want to get him. He's got a good swing. This Justin Smoke's a little bit more expensive. Jerko's a good card. Justin Smoke right there. Muncy. A lot of these first basemen, just whoever has good power and you feel comfortable with yourself. I think we still needed a second baseman. Ozzie Albies has a good swing. Got a little less power though. Jed Lowry's decent. Glaber's okay. Scope is pretty good. But really, you'd want to play, I think, that Bregman. If you can get this Bregman to play at second base. Yeah, he plays second base. If you get this Bregman, play him at second base, you're good to go. Play that Glaber diamond card at shortstop. Third base, play Mark Reynolds. Outfield, you have a lot of options. Left field especially. There's a couple of very special cards. Conforto's amazing. Rhys Hoskins amazing. Chris Davis amazing. These 3 cards in a row right here are amazing cards. So pick those up if you can. And Joey Gallo's a glitch. Pick him up if you want. Schwarber's amazing. And there's one more card. Eric Thames. That I was just using before. I believe he plays right field. This Jose Bautista's not bad. And then this Eric Thames is amazing as well. So all pretty trash defense. Colby Rasmus if you want a little bit better defense. But those, for 3,000 stubs, you can probably buy at least 7 of those cards. So hopefully that helps if you're still here. Other than that, see if anybody's streaming. Hook up a raid real quick. Nope. Alright, so hopefully those help for your cards, Doge, or if anybody else is watching that's looking for a budget squad. We'll be back here tomorrow. Chant franchise. You have to go study. I gotta go anyway, so perfect timing. Back tomorrow for chat franchise. I have some of the card artwork done, so you guys are seeing that pretty soon. See you, Carlos. See everyone. Tomorrow, we're gonna call it 7 p.m. tomorrow, guys. 7 p.m. Central Time. See you then.